All right, here we go, back for another one. Let's crack the beer. It's beer time. This is True Brewing. This one's the Tunnel of Trees IPA. You can see that kind of ghostly artwork. True's kind of has that heavy metal theme going on. So it says hops, Chinook, Centennial, Citra, and then the malts, Troubadour, Serenade, whatever. People normally don't get into malts. It's kind of sweet and malty, actually. Reminiscent of kind of like a West Coast IPA. I'm not actually sure if this is hazy or not, but through the exhale of the nose, it's kind of has a lot of like fruitiness on it, and it's really not that bitter whatsoever, surprisingly. That's real nice. That's real drinkable. Dangerous, actually. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So, we are going to be using Barrister Mann's Terror. Kind of a cool label in the camera. In real life, I don't think it looks as good as it did in the camera. That's kind of rare. But you can see their little warning here. Caution, extremely cold. Keep away from eyes and anything else that you would prefer not to freeze. You've been warned. So that's what we're using today. I do believe this is in Excelsior. I guess I probably should have checked that. So here's the ingredients. You can kind of see 4 ounces, made in the USA. Terror, shaving soap, lanolin, shea butter. Nice side label. Very nice stuff. And you can see the soap. I scooped some out of the top there. Scent on this one, not bad. You could definitely see they were trying to create a scene rather than trying to create like a cologne. You know what I mean? This is their Aftershave Terror Balm, and this one says with jojoba and I think it's hyaluronic acid. I can't see. It's under the disclaimer there. And then this one has a very nice side label as well. And there are the ingredients for the balm. So that's what we're using. We're also going to bust out the Karve with the OCC plate, the open comb C plate. And we're probably going to end up throwing some Terrorade in there. Cooling additive. Also, same disclaimer. Just cause. Okay. Let's get to the thing. Got a new soaker for my brush. A new cup for my brush soaking. I was in Portland. Meeting up with Jack. Hitting up the mall. You can see I got the little bit of gels right here on the Air Force One. Not extremely gelled, but they are clumping together somewhat. I got my Grizzly Bay brush. This one's the red over black fluted. Very nice. And I love that Air Force One knot from Strike Old Shave. And of course we're going to be using the Lancaster bowl with the soap loaded inside. So let's take another swig. The scent on it, I feel like they were trying to capture the crisp air. So I didn't write the scent notes down, so I'm winging it. I feel like they were trying to capture like the crisp air of the Terror, the ship. So you see they have a little ship kind of like out on the sea, and it ain't doing so hot. It's kind of leaning. Barrister Mann has a whole write-up of the whole Terror story of the ship that sunk and nobody survived. I think they were trying to recreate that bitter cold, and I get it. I get it. It does smell crisp. It does smell kind of like you're in a cold scenario. There is like some like wood or warmth underneath. It's like a little bit spicy, but it's underneath that, like, I don't know if it's camphor or what it is, but it has like that crisp, like bright type sharp scent that reminds you of like the bitter cold. It's nice, it's pleasant, but again, I don't think they were trying to like create like a cologne. I don't think they were trying to create something that you would like go out on a date with or go out to work with or whatever. I think they were trying to create a scene, and I think they did a good job at that. So let's get it. So I think on the first pass what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how cold the Terrorade is, if it's cold, and then if the Terror isn't very cold, then we are gonna add some Terrorade and make it more cold. So it's either, these products are either gonna bring the terror or they're just gonna be flat terrible. And yes, I did think of that. Yes, that was premeditated. So now, one thing, I've been using that Terrorade synthetic menthol additive for quite some time now. And what I've found with that is that I don't really feel like it's cold. I have plenty of evidence up on my YouTube channel of me using it and using a lot of it at one time. I don't find it to be cold. I don't know, I must have some sort of tolerance to synthetic menthol, but I don't find it to be cold. What I find rather is that instead of being cold, it has like a tingle. And that tingle isn't from it being cold. That tingle is from, it almost feels like an allergic reaction tingle, but then I'm not actually like having an allergic reaction, you know? My face isn't all fucked up or anything like that. It's not burning and I don't feel any discomfort. It's just a tingle, and it's kind of strange. The only thing that I can really compare it to is kind of like if you were experiencing like an allergic reaction. That's what I would compare it to. And god damn, this took a lot of water. It's looking pretty good now. Let's take another drink for that effort. Alright. So yeah, I was hanging out with Jack in Portland over the weekend. I should say Jack and his lovely wife, Nacy. And we had a fantastic time. Like, truly, I can't wait to hang out again. I think we're going to plan a Seattle trip. We had an awesome time. As far as breweries in Portland go, I am well versed. And so I took him to some of the options that were open for outdoor seating. And we had a blast. I showed him how to drink. I think I solidified my dominance as the craft beer drinker. I mean, he already knows. But I think if there was any question if I was the real deal, I think I put that to bed. And we just had a great time. We enjoyed great beers both days. Some good grub. We ate at one of the breweries, and they make, a fantastic You know, cheeseburger and fries is basically what I had, but it was top notch. You could kind of expect pretty decent food from craft breweries nowadays, especially if they're the more popular spots. Can't believe this, but I'm going to paint a little bit more water in. And so I had a good dinner there, had a good breakfast the next day, and then just a ton of fantastic beers. Surprisingly, they had a lot of smoked beers, like a Rausch beer. One of them did like kind of like a crossover German Marzen, but also like a smoked Marzen. So it was kind of like a crossover between like a Rausch beer and a Marzen, and it was really good. And then I also had like a straight up Rausch beer and all that, but good stuff. Okay, here we go. I got like a 5th use Wizamet Blade in there. Still going strong. So, as far as the chill goes at this stage, I'm not feeling chill, guys. I'm not feeling chill whatsoever. It's not cold. My skin feels standard. The chill factor has reached 0. But I will say I can feel the tingling picking up. It's just kind of like if like you were looking at the if you were looking at the bubbles on a pop you just poured, and you can just kind of see them like slowly rising to the top and bubbling. It's just like this like slow tingle. Nothing insane, nothing scary, but no chill and no terror. That's for damn sure. I bought this specifically to test, you know, if it was the real deal or not. Because many people told me it was. I just drove right over the top of a pimple twice. Sorry, Ken. I don't know what will become of it, but I did it, so there's that. Alright. The soap's performing excellent. I haven't used Excelsior in a while, and it's performing phenomenal. I'm not seeing any blood as of yet. Maybe I just tore the scab off or something. So, I still don't want to get this in the eyes. It's not irritating my skin at all, but definitely don't want to test it on the eyes, you know what I mean? Alright. Just kind of spread the excess around, and we'll get some more on the face here in a second. Yeah, so as of right now, I don't know. I feel like I'd be generous saying that there's like minimal chill. Maybe if I'm like thinking hard and trying to differentiate the tingle from the chill, maybe there's some chill in there, but I'm serious, like nothing going on. So what I'm gonna do is add some more Terrorade to it, just for evidence purposes. I'm gonna take the top off. I'm gonna fill up this little thing, and just for evidence purposes, I'll put my little brush to the side, fill up the vial. Apparently it like maxes out or something, because I can only get like half a vial. Okay, so you can see there, got a good amount. Okay, so we got some good Terrorade in there, like half a vial. just for evidence purposes, so people can't question me, another half a vial. If this product doesn't bring some fucking chill, I don't want to hear a word, you know what I mean? I have overwhelming evidence at this point. So here's my bowl. Let's see if you can see the bottom has kind of been wet. It's from the tear. I'm gonna go ahead and slosh it around just a little bit. Just don't want you guys to think anything's going on here. At this point, I think I've gave you substantial evidence. And I have noticed that the Terrorade is not good for the lather. It's definitely detrimental to the lather, so you can see I had some. It definitely took it down. I don't think it's intended to be used in this capacity, but it is detrimental to the lather. Probably marginally, if this stuff actually works for you and you can get away with 5 drops, then it's probably only going to be like marginally or very minimally affecting your lather. But since I had to use such a massive amount to get some results, I'm telling you, there's like barely anything left in this fucking brush or in this bowl. It is detrimental to the lather on top of that. And for like the 100th time, I don't want anybody thinking I'm trying to bash Barrister Mann. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding here. I love Barrister Mann, but the proof is in the pudding. I'll just spread it around and bust out this last pass. So, I don't feel any chill. This is where I'm at. Just so you guys, overwhelming evidence. Against the grain. I've been tagged for the You're Not Down challenge. Bitch, please. I don't know if you saw the dude is shaving. He started the You're Not Down challenge. And it's basically you chug a beer before each pass, a full beer. I was absolutely appalled I didn't get tagged in the first round. Okay, so at this stage, the tingling has ramped up from bare minimum to, like, it surpassed medium, and now we're in kind of like the high tingling range. So it's not like the product doesn't do anything. It's doing something. But I don't want you to mistake the tingle for chill. Because my face doesn't feel cold. I can still feel the blade and even the comb. You know what I mean? So, definitely don't mistake the tingle for chill. Now, if I were to put some Sterling Frost drops, I'd be feeling some fucking chill. Okay. So yeah. And even though the like tingle factor is high at this stage, it's not unbearable. I'm not like squinting, I'm not crying. It's, you know, It's just there. It's just, there's some tingling going on. I don't feel discomfort. I'm not in pain. I'm not like itching. It's not an actual allergic reaction. It's just the side effects of the synthetic menthol on my skin. I'm not calling everybody who says it's cold liars, but I don't want the people that experience cold calling me a liar either. I think I've provided overwhelming evidence. I can close the case because the defense will never be able to come up with enough to beat me. It's over. I think you guys are gonna have to find a plea deal or something. Because it's over. It's a wrap. Definitely wasn't terror didn't provide any terror. It was just terrible. I had to get it in at least one more time. But we are going to check out this Terror Balm. Give it a shot. See what this post-shave feels like off camera. But very nice shave. Figured I'd do it for Menthol Monday. Just attempt to freeze out. And oh, tell me if you guys have ever experienced this, if you're still around. I was trying to upload my travel shave while I was in Portland using Jack's gear. And it wouldn't upload. Like, it would just say uploading and make no progress. No matter if I was on Wi-Fi, on my mobile network. Wouldn't do it at home. Wouldn't do it at work. I tried like modifying the video, uploading it without a title and without a description. I tried everything and it wouldn't upload. Let me take a look. You guys probably aren't interested. But anyways, tried everything. Didn't get no results. So unless I figure it out, this video might be up before that one. I might have to do like a screen capture and then upload the screen capture of the video that I did. So very weird, very awkward. I don't know what the fuck happened. Terror Balm. There we go. Now that I touch the screen, it's trying to focus. There we go. This one's a little bit lighter scented. It's got a real kind of yogurty consistency. You can see there a nice sheen on it. Let's go ahead and just... I don't know, how much goes, how far. Never used it before. I probably used way too much. As far as like, a little bit probably goes a long way. And I used a lot. I still want to be careful around the eyes. Just because. Might be a big badass on the neck and cheeks. But when it comes to those eyes, let me see those eyes. Okay. Well, feels nice. My skin feels like super hydrated, but it felt like that before the balm, to be honest. And this is providing like, it's like refreshing that tingle. The tingle was starting to die down. It's starting to ramp back up. As far as chill though, I don't feel chill. I'm sorry. Like I'm in here and I'm sweating. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. But it is what it is. Barrister Mann's Terror Soap, Terror Aftershave Balm, Terrorade, the Karve Open Comb Christopher Bradley Razor with the 5th used Wizamet, still going strong. That was a comfortable shave. My G-Bay with the Strike Gold Shave Hair Force 1 knot. Love that knot. Tied for my favorite knot in the den. And then my Lancaster bowl, Old Faithful. Lancaster towel. Ain't no peasant. Okay. We'll finish where we started. True Brewing. Tunnel of Trees IPA. Jack actually brought this to me, so thanks, Jack. Once again, I had a fucking wonderful weekend with you, buddy, and I cannot wait to do it again. So cheers to you, Jack. Cheers to everybody for watching. Terror didn't work for me. Maybe it works for you, but you can't say that I was lying. You can't. Overwhelming evidence. Case closed.